It's round 5 of the FORL Truck Series inaugural season, and today we follow in the footsteps of the real-life Truck Series and head to Milwaukee for the FloViz 88 from the Milwaukee Mile. I am your producer and commentator, River Page, and as we watch the number 7 Generator Chevrolet of Vincent Goetche head around the track, he was fastest in practice, and now on his first lap of qualifying. We'll see what he can do. 10 minutes of qualifying as per usual, and here is Goetche on his first lap, and as he comes through turns 3 and 4, one of the most tough tracks to tame on the schedule. As we saw in the real-life race just a couple days ago, or just yesterday, I guess it was on Sunday, a lot of lines to be used. Goetche keeping it down on the bottom, and now Vincent Goetche is going to go to the lead, but not for long. Ethan DeWeldy's going to take that first spot away for drivers to set a lap. Sean Rowe goes to third, Gabriel Goli in fourth, Hunter Bogdan up into fifth, though he will receive an EOL at the beginning of this race. A smaller field than we're used to seeing, 12 trucks registered for today's event, and as Goetche comes across the stripe, his second lap will be an improvement from the first, and he's 2/100ths of a second up on Ethan DeWeldy. He'll take the top spot. DeWeldy on his second lap as well, and it won't be enough as the 15 comes off of turn 2. He is out of time. Sean Rowe will not be able to improve. Gabriel Goli goes up into fourth here on these on his second lap. See if he can improve. He gets really loose in the middle of the corner, and he's going to get into the wall. That'll be it for him. Hunter Bogdan out on track. Both his laps completed. Noah Taylor on his second lap right now as he goes through 1 and 2, and we'll ride on board with him for his laps here at the Milwaukee Mile. They're going to drive it down into turn 3. Downshift to third gear and try and keep the tire spin under control as they get off of the corner. But this setup doesn't get very high into the revs in fourth gear, so they are forced to shift. Here comes Taylor. He's going to drive it down into turn 1, wide arcing, then he's going to hit that double apex, scrape the curb on the on that pit exit right there, that yellow curb. Helps the car to turn a little bit. As he gets down into 3 and 4, he's going to stay away from the curb, downshift, and try and hit the curb right on the exit. Doesn't quite get to it, but I think that might be just okay for Taylor as he comes off a turn 2. Doesn't stretch his exit as much as he could, but this should still be plenty of time for Taylor as he will go to 4th. Knocks Jonathan Wright to 5th, Goalie 6th, Bergeron 7th, Kyle Crane in 8th, Hunter Bogdan in 9th, Wesley Kutznoff on his first lap, now onto his second. His first lap puts him 9th, just about 7/10ths off of Vincent Goetche. As he comes down the back stretch into 3 and 4, the 10th truck to qualify. Here comes Kutznoff off of turn 4, keeping it in 4th gear. Instead of shifting, he's going to keep it in 4th gear, allows him to get straight to the throttle without having to worry about tire spin, and he'll move up 1 more spot into 8th, 5/10ths of a second off of Vincent Goetche. And with that, Graham Lankup will not set a lap, and Bryce Hamrick will not set a lap, so we will wait 5 minutes until qualifying wraps up. We'll come right back to you in time for the grid of this race.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series in officially licensed cars engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
As the drivers get on to the grid here at the Milwaukee Mile, preparing for 88 laps at one of the oldest tracks in the Truck Series circuit. Vincent Guecci will line up on the pole, and we'll get the grid up on the screen, and then we'll talk to your pole winner. Here are the results from qualifying. Vincent Guecci takes pole position over Ethan Deweldy, who will start second. Starting third, Sean Rowe alongside Noah Taylor, who comes up in fourth. Second on the outside, fifth and sixth, Jonathan Wright and Gabriel Angoli. Row four, Tyler Bergeron and Wesley Kutznoff. And rounding out the top 10, Kyle Crane and Hunter Bogdan. Bryce Hamrick and Graham Lankup will take the sixth row, and they did not set a lap. So we'll talk to Guecci before this race gets underway. A fantastic lap for him. And if we can get a word with Vinny. Let's see, is he in a voice chat? He is. We'll talk to Vincent Guecci. Fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying. What are your expectations for this race?
Well, I'm gonna try and win this race. I'm subbing for Floppa. And yeah, gonna just try and do the best I can. I'm not very talented every once in a while, so just try and get a victory for the small ones.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you, Toby.
All right. All right. Here comes the field down the backstretch. Guecci will lead Deweldy and Sean Rowe, the PBR teammates, down on the bottom. Guecci filling in for John A. Smith, who was crew chiefing for the Sean Rowe machine last week. You see Sean Rowe is actually in Vincent Guecci's truck, so a little switcheroo with the numbers and such, but the pace car will take the hard left turn down onto the pit road, and as the field reaches the two white lines, the green flag drops, and we are underway from Milwaukee. Guecci down to the bottom at the drive off of turn 4 and lead. Lap number 1, Sean Rowe took second away but gave up the bottom as the 15 of Deweldy takes a late lunge to the inside. Deweldy looks for second, smoke in the back of the field. Hunter Bogdan goes around. Single car spin. We'll see what happened to Hunter. Coming off of turn 4, just loses it on his own. Oh, and he gets rear-ended very, very heavily by the 73 machine. I believe that is Kyle Crane. Not the right number. I believe Kyle Crane is filling in for Quinney in that 73, and that is a pretty solid impact to the front end of that truck. And Bogdan has some rear-end damage. He'll end up about 13 seconds behind the field right now as we stay green. Sean Rowe back up into second, trying to run down his teammate Guecci, trying to run that higher groove through 3 and 4, but Sean Rowe is trying to make the bottom work. It's extremely interesting to see with tracks like these which lane is going to be better for the short run and for the long run, and Guecci has mastered it so far. Fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying. As he comes off a turn 2, the gap between him and Sean Rowe continues to stay at about 0.3 of a second. Deweldy falls off about 0.5 from Sean Rowe, back down into 3 and 4, not too far off in that America themed 213 Simware machine. Off of turn 4, he's got his teammate right behind him, Jonathan Wright, looking for a chance to make a move right with a wide entrance down into 1 and 2. The 15 cuts it really short onto the going into the corner. The 40 goes a lot wider. And just another difference in the line choice here is here comes Guecci down into 3 and 4. Sean Rowe closing the gap in. He slides up the track into 3 and 4. Not going to get the exit that he needs, or is he? Gets all over the gas. Here comes Sean Rowe. He has the run off the corner down into turn 1. Can he look low? Guecci goes in a little too deep. He's going to just keep it down in that darker pavement, but here comes Sean. He's going to get the run off the corner again. Down the backstretch, 5 laps complete, and the battle for lead is heating up. Rowe looks low, gets back up into the line. Goechi into the corner a little bit slower than Sean into 3 and 4, but he gets up the track and he opens up the door for Sean Rowe to sneak up the inside. And the PBR teammates will go side by side for the race lead. Goechi having challenge for the lead now. He's going to be forced to run that top groove. Down into 1 and 2. We'll see if he can make it stick. Down into 1 and 2. Sean Rowe working that bottom. Goechi up on the top trying to stick it. He can't quite do it. He'll get the momentum off the corner right to the rear bumper of Rowe, down to the inside of the 3 and 4. Sean does a great job defending, keeps it down to the bottom, but Goechi will do the same thing that Sean did last time and go to the inside. He's going to blink out. Up into 4th gear, across the stripe, side by side. They switch lanes, down into 1. This time it's the 09 up on the top. Look at the 15 of Dowelty trying to make it a 3-way battle for the lead. Down on the bottom, Vincent Goechi keeps the lead from Sean Rowe. Rowe doesn't get as close to Goechi as Goechi was to him going down into 3 and 4. We'll see if he can make a move. Right on the back bumper of that Generator Skills number 7 Chevy Silverado off of turn 4. Goechi will be able to keep the lead for good now. As they cross the stripe, 8 laps complete of 88 here at the Milwaukee Mile. Here comes Sean Rowe right up to the back bumper of Goechi through 1 and 2. He might put it to him as Goechi gets a little sideways. Off of turn 2, Goechi down into 3rd gear, getting the run off the corner. Dowelty looking on in this battle in 3rd, hoping those guys continue racing so he can try and have a chance at the lead. And also, I'm just noticing the ticker is it's a little confused what's going on right now. I'm not sure why it's... Oh, big lunge from Dowelty. Down into 1 and 2, trying to make a move on Sean Rowe. Door to door off of 2. Dead even for 2nd. Rowe's going to have the advantage. Down the back stretch, Dowelty on the bottom, Rowe on the top. Sean going to try and clear him. Dowelty drives it in, making it stick on the inside. Side by side for 2nd, and Vincent Goechi is watching this with a big smile on his face as his 2 biggest competitors so far into this race, racing like it's the last lap behind him. Here comes Dowelty, a big dive out on 1 and 2 again. And this time he will get clear of Sean Rowe for 2nd. I think that the ticker is actually going by seconds instead of, you know, like one. It's going by seconds instead of hundredths of a second for some reason. So I'm not quite sure why that's happening. We'll just have to deal with it as Vincent Goechi continues to lead. He's going to stretch the gap out a little bit. 11 laps complete here of 88. Dowelty to the inside. Again, Goechi running that 2nd groove, trying to get the run off the corner. As he comes off of turn number 2, Dowelty falling off a little bit, 3/10 back. Now Sean Rowe 2/10 off of him. As Goechi has the truck to beat so far through 3 and 4. A couple of trucks trying to run that top lane. That's Jonathan Wright, who was way up on the outside. I don't think that was intentional. He's going to lose a spot to Noah Taylor. This is the closest battle on the track right now, Wright and Taylor, but Taylor has the advantage into 1 and 2, and he pulls away. Now Sean Rowe gets up to the back bumper of Dowelty, makes this the closest battle on the track. Sean Rowe, one of the only drivers up at the front, keeping it in 4th gear through 1 and 2. It looks like he's now definitely shifting to 3rd and 3 and 4, but 1 and 2 he's not. And Goechi was. That was the difference maker in their battles, as here he comes off a turn 4. Dowelty right to the back bumper of the race leader. Here comes Sean Rowe to the inside. Dowelty blocks. Oh, big lunge down into 1 and 2 for the race lead. Dowelty to the inside. Vincent on the top off of turn 2. He pushes him wide. Side by side drag racing down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Looking for the lead. Sean Rowe looks 3 wide. Doesn't have the momentum to keep it there. Into 3 and 4 again. Goechi forced to the top. Here comes Sean Rowe. 3 wide for the lead again. Rowe tucks in line behind the 15. Now he goes low. This time he's going to get to his corner panel. He jumps back in the line again, trying so hard to make it 3 wide for the lead, but he can't do it. Into 1 and 2. Goechi runs way high. He's going to look for the drive off the corner. He's going to get it. What a battle for the lead. Down off of turn 2, Dowelty and Goechi still neck and neck into 3 and 4. Dowelty drives it in. Sean Rowe right on his bumper, looking for that lead as he's going to come off of turn 4. This time he'll get the drive off. Can he make it 3 wide? He has the momentum to do it. He's going to stick with his teammate instead. Down into 1 and 2. Goechi runs it up way high, looking for the run off the corner. See if we can get there. Sean Rowe has an announcement to make in the chat. We'll talk to him when we get a caution or possibly a yellow flag. But he is in a little bit too tense of a battle to get pulled into the chat right now. Deweldy opens up the door. He gets loose off the corner. Here comes Goechi on the high side. Deweldy blocks. Goechi comes down the track. Almost clears the 09 when he wasn't, but he gets down just in time. Goechi washes up the track. Here comes Sean Rowe back down to the bottom. Rowe looking for a move to make, and this time Goechi gets clear of the 15. Down the back straightaway again. Here comes Deweldy trying to get to the inside. Can't quite make a move through 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and Goechi will pull away with the race lead. Sean Rowe will slot into second. He's going to get clear of Deweldy. And Deweldy, just like that, first to third, or third to first to third, in just a couple laps. As he comes off of turn 2 now, dropping back like a stone. Goechi and Sean Rowe stretching that gap about 0.6 of a second back to Deweldy already, who is losing pace. Race the right front straight off that truck as he comes through 3 and 4 again. You see how wide he's running it in the corners. No grip at all, but Sean Rowe is also seeming to fall to the same fate as he cannot keep it to the back bumper of Goechi. Down into 1 and 2. This time he drives it in super deep. That just cannot be healthy for that right front. Down the back straightaway they go. Coming to lap 20 of 88. Sean Rowe looking low on Goechi off of turn 4. He's going to get a little lower exit, trying to get the momentum. Goechi keeps it down, and he'll keep the lead once more. Back down to 0.2 of a second, the difference into 1 and 2. Into 3 and 4 once more. Sean Rowe really able to close the gap down on the corner entry, but as the 7 puts the power down off of the corner exit, it's all his game. But this time Sean got the exit, and he'll have a chance for the lead. Down to the inside goes Rowe, looking, peeks back into line, trying to scare the 7 into making a mistake, and he did it. Goes wide into turn 1. Goechi does. The 09 trying to get to his inside, and he can't do it. Goechi will hold on to the lead. A big slide for Ethan A. Deweldy. He is starting to struggle on this run. Into 3 and 4 once more. The 09 game makes up time into 3 and 4. Look at Deweldy trying to run the top. That is not going to work. He just lost 6 or 7 tenths in one corner. Not a good line at all for him. As he goes back down into 1 and 2, the race leader's bumper to bumper. Goechi stretching the lead out, but it's still just about 0.2 into 3 and 4. Sean Rowe will close the gap in. And it'll get pulled back out on corner exit. This time, however, Rowe gets to hang with him again. He gets the exit. Into 1 and 2, you see the gap right there, less than a car length, and it's been that way for the last 10 laps or so. I mean, in fact, it's been that way the whole race for the race leaders. As we see one damaged truck up in front of them, that's Hunter Bogdan. He is not having a good day, as he struggles to make it through the corners with that damage on the rear end of the right front tire. Not having a good time as the leaders come through 3 and 4. Sean Rowe again running down Goechi off corner exit, trying to get within 0.1 of a second to make a move down into one of the corners. He can't quite do it here. Sets him up, goes wide, trying to carry the momentum off of the corner. Almost identical lines wrapping the center right on that yellow line. Sean Rowe all over the loud pedal. Here he comes to the bottom. Into 3 and 4, he can get in a little bit deeper. He's going to get even with the door. The 7 slides up. Goechi trying to clear him with the momentum from the outside. He washes up. Here comes Sean. 5/1000ths of a second was the gap into 1 and 2, and Sean Rowe will clear Vincent Goechi. Goechi running that high side to try and get the momentum off the corner, but he's not going to be able to do it. And just like that, Sean Rowe is gone with the wind into turn 3. A fantastic performance so far from a 12-car field. And as Sean Rowe pulls away, I'm very interested to see what his announcement was. We'll see if he can have a moment to speak with us in a little bit, and we'll see if he can have a moment to run away from the race, the old race leader. Here comes Guecci. Off of turn 2, starting to lose time. We see Guecci dominated the race so far, has only led about 4 laps. This will be 5 this time by. As Sean Rowe continues to pull away, we'll talk to him. He wanted an interview, so we'll give it to him. Sean Rowe, PBR chat. Sean Rowe, you would like to have an announcement for the YouTube chat?
Oh, I was just joking about that, Tubby. But yeah, I'm leading the race right now. How's the broadcast going?
Oh, I mean, it's going great. You guys are putting on a great show for us and the 8 viewers at home.
Oh yeah, want to thank the crowd for showing out in the, biggest crowd we've had in a while for this truck series, and hopefully I can get it done.
Yeah,
from the mid-mile.
Yeah, hopefully the mid-mile. Indeed, you've got a comfortable lead on Vincent Guecci. How's your truck driving right now?
It was really tight, like something else. Never mind. It was really tight, but it's freed itself up over this. Oh, that's the wall. It freed itself up over the run, and
you got a lap track. You got a lap track coming up in front of you.
Yeah. Rip the wall, Bogdan.
All right.
And he goes low.
We'll let you get back to it.
Whoa, no, I'm not done with this.
Oh, okay.
Truck was tight. I got past mid-cheese, and he said there's been some dirty air, and we're coming in on that lap halfway. Oh, there's a caution, but I don't know. Now I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of this race.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Good luck in the rest of the race. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, you too, Tubby.
Ethan DeWeldy has gone around. He was struggling with the loose race car. And it looks like he's finally found the grim fate to most drivers sharing that issue. We'll see exactly what happened to the 15 machine. Oh, he's already backwards. Whoa! Big slide for the 23. Watch out. We're right on board with DeWeldy here. Looks like he's coming off of the corner, 3rd gear still. And he loses it, and he just stays on the gas. Not really sure what the plan was there. Almost got hit by the 23. The 23 of Wesley Kutznoff. Here's the field. We'll have to pit this time. We'll talk to DeWeldy. Ethan DeWeldy possibly struggling with a loose race truck there. What happened?
Truck's honestly really loose on exit. It was good early on, but as the run goes on, it gets tight on entry and middle of the corner, and then on exit, I just get super loose, and I've been sliding around these past couple laps, and just finally came around on me. Just unfortunate. I was having a really good run.
All right. Well, we got wrecking on pit road. Do you think you're gonna have to drive it a little bit differently on this next run here?
Honestly, I think I just killed my tires trying to push it for the lead, feeling overconfident in my race car, because I feel really fast right now. I think we compete for the win, but I think I honestly just pushed it too far, trying to keep up with Vincent and Sean, and we were battling for the lead there.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and good luck.
Thank you.
So, Ethan DeWeldy surely struggling with a loose race truck there, as Sean Rowe gets off of pit road. Back in the race lead, Guecci in 2nd. Wesley Kutznoff gets up into 3rd. We saw one truck actually staying out. It was Hunter Bogdan who stayed out to get his lap back, and so we'll see. It looks like he might have just came off a pit road. I'm not quite sure. Hopefully he's on tires. No, he is not pit, so we'll see if the 35 comes into pit road this time. He gave Sean Rowe a tough time when he was initially getting put a lap down. As he comes off of turn 4, he will make that little left turn onto pit road, as Sean Rowe will lead the field down into 1 and 2. And with that, we'll bring 2 laps to go, and we'll be right back with you for the choose here at the Milwaukee Mile.
This message is brought to you by the rebrand of Throttle Graphics and Designs. This publication may not be reposted without the authorized written consent of Throttle Graphics and Designs. NASCAR Camping World Ford F-150, NASCAR Xfinity Ford Mustang, NASCAR Cup Series Next-Gen Ford Mustang, Arca Menards. This has been the publication of the redesign and rebranding of Throttle Graphics and Designs. This message may not be reposted, republicated, or rebroadcasted without the authorized written consent of Throttle Graphics and Designs. Thank you, and thanks for your time.
The lights are off on the pace car, and Sean Rowe leads the field on a 1 and 2. Looks like there wasn't a choose there. I'm not quite sure how it works here. Let's see. I'm sure they would have put up an announcement about the choose cone. It looks like they actually did not. So possibly no choose cone for this week. I'm not quite sure how that's working out. But Sean Rowe will have the lead. Goetzee to the outside. The 4 truck of Graham Lankup finds himself in 3rd. Wesley Kutznoff down in 4th. DeWelde behind him. Up on that outside, it looks like Noah Taylor's going to be 5th on the bottom as they come through 3 and 4. The pace car comes off of pit road, and Sean Rowe will lead the field to green for the first restart of the day. Lap 33 of 38, 33 down. A little over 50 to go. Green flag is back in the air. Good jump for Sean Rowe. Down into turn 1. He'll get clear of Goetzee. Into 1 and 2, Lankup on the outside trying to run around the high side of Kudznoff. Jonathan Wright and Noah Taylor going at it with Ethan DeWelde back there 5th, 6th, and 7th. It's a scramble to get down to the bottom. Into 3 and 4, the 2 PBR drivers pulling away as Sean Rowe stretches the lead up to 3/10 down into 3 and 4. And off of turn 4 comes Sean Rowe to lead his 10th lap of the race. In the 1 and 2 comes Sean Rowe, and the yellow flag is back out. Graham Lankup, who was in 3rd. What happened? Graham Lankup has gone out of the pack. We'll see what happened to the 4 machine here. Racing pretty hard with Leslie Kudznoff. Kudznoff down into the corner. Lankup above him. Looks like everyone's clean. Oh, the rear end's definitely starting to swing out. He's off the gas. And there it goes. Nothing the 23 can do there. Just gets the 4 turned around. Watch out. Oh my goodness. J turn. Oh, he gets clobbered. The second time the Kyle Crane machine has been involved in an incident trying to avoid someone wrecking on a restart or an initial start. And Lankup will have a bunch of right rear damage. And that'll put some more front end damage on the 73 truck. Lankup 6 on pit road. So does Kyle Crane. Not having a good day. Ran in the back on that first run after getting damage from the 35 machine of Hunter Bogdan. And now he has front end damage from the 4 of Graham Lankup. Not a good day for him. As Sean Rowe leads the field, and I might as well do this now since I'm not gonna have a better time. You want all the latest news and updates about Fireball Talks NASCAR, all the streams going on, and everything else we do behind the scenes. Join the Discord right there on the screen. Nifty little QR code. You can scan it with your phone camera, and it'll put you right into our server where you'll get all the latest updates, all the content, all the streams, the schedules, everything you need to know. 2 other streams are going on right now, so you know, after this one's done, of course, go check those out. David Kreutz and Andrew Schulte, respectively, I believe, are doing the SRL Cup Series today, and the Integrity Ignite Series, I believe, is on Mondays, though I might be wrong. We'll have to go check. Let's see here. Fireball Talks NASCAR, yeah. So the SRL Cup Series at New Hampshire, and the Integrity Ignite Series is at the throwback event at North Wilkesboro, and so both of those are going to be good races to watch. Of course, after you're done watching this race, which has not been anything short of entertaining so far, especially with that battle for the lead. Throttle graphics, go gangster, go. Hello, throttle. Race control, note, updated comp yellow now after lap 55. Okay, so we'll have a comp yellow. I'm really not sure why. I feel like the competition's been great so far, but looks like we'll have a fun caution now. As the field hits 1 to go, they will choose down into 1 and 2, and Vincent Guecci goes with his teammate there in C and row, and the 15 of Doelty will line up on the top. As Doelty was the cause of the first yellow, he is going to restart second here, so big change in the race for Doelty. So we'll see what happens with that, see what he can do with those track position, with those spots that he gained, with the track position that he has now. He'll line up second, Guecci third. The 23 of Kutznoff will line up in fourth. Then it's Noah Taylor, Jonathan right behind him. Gabriel Goli is going to get up into seventh. I believe that's the 45 of Tyler Bergeron, who will line up in sixth. And as the pace car comes off of turn 4 into pit road, green flag is back out for the second restart of the night. Down into 1 and 2, the 09 of Sean Rowe is going to try and get clear of the field, and he's going to do it again. Guecci gets up in front of Doelty into 1 and 2, and off of turn 2, he's going to block him down the racetrack. Doelty tucks back in the line into 3 and 4. He looks out, trying to make a move on the 7 into 3 and 4, gets right up to his rear end. Might lay the bumper to him, but he's not quite close enough, and Guecci gets away with second. Sean Rowe leads across the line, and that will make, I believe, 49 laps to go here at the Milwaukee Mile through 1 and 2. Sean Rowe wrapping that infield, wrapping the pit exit, should I say, curb there through 1 and 2, helping that truck turn, and he'll extend his lead to 0.4 of a second over Guecci and Doelty as those two continue to go bumper to bumper for the race lead. Send rope dinky at Fireball Talks NASCAR. Yes, that's right. Send rope dinky. Down in a 1 and 2, Sean Rowe now is still comfortably with that lead. Oh, Wesley Kuznov, trouble. He went, I don't know what happened. He dropped all the way to the back of the field. We gotta see what happened there. There's the 23, riding all by himself. He's in fourth. And he goes down into 1 and 2, downshifts. You see the flames. Oh, he gets turned. He got junked by the 41 of Noah Taylor, and he saved it. What a dang save for the 23 machine. He'll get going back in ninth. He has Bergeron behind him. And then the 35 of Bogdan, of course. As they go back down into 3 and 4, the race lead continues to get stretched out up to 0.8 of a second for Sean Rowe over Vincent Guecci and Ethan Doelty into 1 and 2. And back into 1 and 2. That gap extends again 0.9 of a second now as the 7 watches his competition pull away. Talked about the dirty air to his teammate when we were talking to Sean Rowe in an interview earlier on. Struggling with the dirty air, but he's too far away probably for dirty air, so we'll have to see right here as they come across the line. 43 of 88, 42 laps down in the books, make it 43, and with this lap we'll reach halfway and we'll go to a crank it up here live on FTN. See, I said it right that time. I said crank it up instead of non-stop, but yeah, as they come through 3 and 4, Sean Rowe will lead the halfway point, 11 laps until the fun yellow, and we will come back here. We'll do crank it up. 48 laps in the books, 40 to go as Sean Rowe comes across the line and continues to pull away from Goetzky. 1.6 seconds is the difference. Another second back to Ethan Duweldy in third. Sean Rowe obviously has a great driving race car, and he is making quick work of the field right now. Life Upstead, make sure to drop a like. Yeah, that's right, people. Drop a like if you want to watch. Oh, trouble! We got a caution on the racetrack. What's the caution for, guys? Oh, here it is. 41 of Noah Taylor, who was involved in some contact earlier on in this run with the 23. Oh, looks like the 23 may have gotten his lick back. Yeah, oh my god, yes he did. He did get his lick back. He just dumped the heck out of that 41. Oh, and he just turned right. Oh my goodness. Has it saved, and he just keeps turning right. Starting on board with the 23, Wesley Kutznoff, who was blinking like a sunny bee at the beginning of this wreck. Here comes the 41. Oh man, the 41 might have just come down on him. We'll never know for sure because Wesley Kutznoff's internet literally cannot support iRacing half the time. As Vincent Goetzky stays out on the racetrack right now. For some reason, Sean Rowe is being scored in third. It has Vincent Goetzky as the race leader. I have no idea what's going on. There's Sean Rowe. He is the race leader. Now he'll take it back. I'm still not really sure what's going on with the timing and scoring. Oh, comp caution canceled. Alright, no more fun yellow. This will be the last run of the race. It'll be about 25 laps, I believe, when they go green. We're at 35. About 35 laps when we go back green here from Milwaukee. I believe that's enough to make it on gas in one tank, so... We'll see what happens there. Sean Rowe will lead the pack onto pit road. And we'll see what happens here. The biggest stop of the day. Don't miss your pit box. Don't spin out. Don't make contact. Don't speed. Into pit road. Rowe and Goetzky in simultaneously. Good stops for them. The 15 in smoothly as well. Here comes Noah Taylor. The final truck onto this extremely cramped pit road. And it will be Sean Rowe getting off first. Goetzky, Duweldy, your top three in and your top three out. The 40 of Jonathan Wright makes it out into fourth. Daytona winner Graham Lankup will come out fifth. Wesley Kutznoff into sixth. Goalie Bergeron, Taylor, and Crane, the rest of the top 10 off of pit road. As the field comes off of turn 4, the pace car lights will stay on and we'll go 2 to green this time by. Off of turn 4, Sean Rowe leads the field. For some reason, the ticker says we're green. We're not green. Let's fix that. And as Rowe crosses the line, He will complete the 53rd lap of this 88 lap race, and will go green with 34 laps to go as Vincent Guecci takes second on the high side. The 15 of Deweldy will drop into third on the bottom. Noah Taylor goes with him, put him in fifth. Graham Lankup spun out earlier. He'll come up into fourth on the top side. Gabriel Goli into seventh. Going up into sixth will be the 23 of Wesley Kutznoff as the field comes back down the back stretch for what may well be the last time under caution. Sean Rowe is going to try and pull away like he did on the last run. A surprising move by Vincent Guecci to give the 15 the bottom. We saw in that last restart how good it worked for him. He was able to get second and get clear of the 15. He wants to try and work the outside. Feels like that might be where he's going to have a best suited chance at getting back to Sean Rowe. As the field comes off a turn 4, pace car back onto pit road, and we're green again. Oh, Deweldy just wrecked on the restart. Ethan Deweldy around, and the caution flag is back out. A rookie mistake for Ethan Deweldy. And he just spun the tires right there. Oh, he gets into Sean Rowe, puts it in a second gear, no traction, spins. My goodness. And a lot of rear end, or a lot of front end damage from that too. Could take him out of contention for the win easily. With that front end damage, a shocking change. And one of the fastest trucks of the day is down and out of the competition for the win just like that. And with this yellow, we'll be right back after this quick break from our partners.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against.
Okay, it looks like the people in the FTN booth have decided to scrap the advertisement break there because the admins have immediately set it to 1 to green. And so with that, we will get back underway. This time by it'll be 21 laps to go. Graham Lankup up into third. And that'll put Wesley Kutznoff up into fourth on the outside. The 41 who just went for a spin will restart in sixth. As here comes Rowe and Guecci to the restart zone. See if they can keep the rear end underneath them. 10 cars in the field right now to the restart zone. Green flag back out in the air. A good jump for Sean Rowe. Can Guecci get clear down into 1 and 2? He's going to get clear of the 4. Jumping down into the line. Oh, he gives him the bumper. He's going to turn Sean Rowe. He just wrecked the hell out of him. Oh, my goodness. He just absolutely dumped Sean Rowe. And, oh, after the caution comes out, Kuznov goes for a spin. Wow. What just happened there? Oh, man. Vincent Guecci just turned him and never stopped driving through him. Oh, man, and then he gets clobbered by the 55. I'm not sure why Wesley Kutznoff spun. Let's try and get on board with the 23. Here's Kutznoff. Oh. He hit the wall and spins out. He got up into third and he got into the wall and spun. And we'll talk to both the drivers involved with that incident there. Vincent Guecci wanted the lead back, evidently. Very aggressive on that restart there. Vincent Guecci, looks like you just turned the hell out of your teammate. What was the plan there?
Well, my goal was to like give him a little bumper because I had a really big run, and then I just spun him out, and I had no intention of spinning him out.
Just wanted to rattle his cage.
I just didn't back out enough.
So, was there maybe a disagreement between you two just a second ago there, or is Sean completely understanding of the incident?
No, he's pretty mad. I mean, he's deserving. I mean, I just jumped him from the lead.
Yeah, no,
We were gonna have a good battle to the end, and I just made a garbage mistake trying to go for it.
Well, I guess this is what you talked about when you said you lose talent sometimes, maybe at the beginning of the race.
Yeah, I think so. And not only that, but I just wrecked my own car that I'm running part-time in, and now I think that's gonna cost us a lot of owner points.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I thought it was.
Oh, okay. Well, very big owner point implications for the number 09 machine. Thank you for your time, buddy.
No, thank you.
Okay, so pace car lights are still on, so we've got time to talk to Sean Rowe, who was on the butt end of a extremely unfortunate and bad timed mistake. What happened from your eyes there, Scene?
So we're under yellow. He's joking about bumping me for the lead. And I'm like, no way he actually does it. We go into turn 1. I get clear. Then decides to hit me on the right rear. And I go around. People don't know what turning to miss the wreck was, or hitting the brakes, and I get killed.
So, is there going to be any attempt to get back up to Vinny and possibly retaliate?
If I can win, I don't know. I guess you'll just have to wait and see. So that like the second or third time I've been wrecked this season by my teammate while leading or something, or up near the front. I don't know. Yeah, it's just I think I had the best car. He was complaining about the dirty air, so I knew he was gonna try to pass me. And then unfortunately, he went to go past me and he just cleaned me. So yeah, sucks to end that way, or at least have that happen. I don't even know if I still have my nose or if it's still flown off the car.
It doesn't look that bad, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I don't know. Just gotta hope I can do something to get myself back in the shot for the win.
All right, good luck.
Yep.
Sean Rowe, disgruntled Sean Rowe, something we've become used to seeing here on FTN. Not a lot of things have been going his way as of late, but he'll restart in 8th. And as long as Guecci has someone to race with, I believe Sean can get back up to the front, does not have a lot of damage on his truck. As they come off of turn 4, the pace car back down onto pit road, and I believe for the 5th time, we will restart here from Milwaukee. Green flag back out in the air. Guecci with a fantabulous restart. Oh my god, he gapped the field by half a second. What a restart from Vincent Guecci there. Through 1 and 2, Noah Taylor and Graham Lankup continue to race for 2nd. Sean Rowe up into 6th. 3 wide further back in the field, out into 3 and 4. Guecci pulling away. Here comes Sean Rowe up on the outside trying to make a move for 5th. He's hoping for another caution right now as he gets to Wesley Kutznoff there. This will be for 5th. Can he make it 3 wide? Goalie on the bottom. He's going to go for it. Into 1 and 2, the 55 washing up into the 23. And Sean Rowe, a 2 for 1 into 1 and 2. He clears them both down the backstretch. 1.2 seconds. Sean Rowe is driving like a bat out of hell to get back up to the front. The 23 thought about making a move, but he doesn't. And Vincent Guecci is stretching the lead out lap by lap. Sean needs to get up to the front now if he wants to make a move for the win. The field's starting to get stretched out. Oh, up the track goes the 23. 24 laps to go from Milwaukee, and up on the outside is the 41, I believe, trying to run that top side, and it did not work at all. As they go through 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, again Taylor and Lankup holding up Sean Rowe as he tries to get through and get back up to his teammate. Here they come down the front stretch. Across the line, 65 laps down, Sean Rowe. Up to the outside, big run into the corner, looking for the momentum off the corner. Lankup on the inside, doing a good job defending that bottom. And Sean Rowe is just absolutely praying for a caution at this point. Down into 3 and 4 again. He's going to get to the back bumper of the Ford. I don't think he'll hesitate to give him the bumper. He wants to get up to that number 7 machine. He's going to get right to the back bumper of the 4. Here he goes with the run to the inside. Lankup throws a horrific block, And Sean Rowe definitely won't hesitate to move him now. In a 1 and 2, he's going to drive up. They make contact. Oh, they make more contact. Lancome spins. Sean Rowe manufactures a caution, and he will restart behind Vincent Guecci. Oh my goodness. Caution is back out. This should be interesting. A huge block for Graham Lancome. Turned bad right there. Right there, there's the contact. Oh man, he gasses up. He was trying to turn him. He gassed it up, trying to get down to his right. Oh my God, he gets absolutely smoked. Jesus, what a lick for Wesley Kuznov. Oh my God. See, this kid's at home is why you hold the brakes. Oh, it wasn't even him, it was the 40. He picked up 2 guys in that. It was Jonathan Wright. It's right on board the 40 here, going through 1 and 2. 4. Oh my God, what are you doing? You just can't, you can't do that. Kids at home, don't do that. That'll put Wright and Kuznov down to 9th and 10th, Lancome in 11th. Last car in the field, and Vincent Guecci will lead the pack. Sean Rowe with a masterful drive so far to get back up to 3rd, and we'll see what happens with him in the 7 of Vinny. He definitely said he'll give him the bumper for the win if he has to. And we'll see what comes of that. A couple of drivers on pit road. It looks like Bergeron on pit road. Jonathan Wright, Gabriel Goli on pit road. A couple of those guys with damage down on pit road, of course, trying to repair their trucks for this last restart, or this late restart. And as the field comes off at turn 4, we'll see if we get the one to go here. The pace car lights appear to stay on. With 70 laps complete next time by, it'll be an 18-lap shootout. It'll be a 17-lap shootout when they go green. And this will be very, very interesting. If you're new here, again, feel free to subscribe. I don't think there's been one boring race in this league so far. I don't really think there's ever boring races on FTN, providing the most only the most entertaining racing out here on this iRacing service. And we're gonna have another barn burner for a finish if Sean Rowe saves his energy until the end to wreck it for the win, and not right now. The field comes off at turn 4. Surely they'll get the one to go this time. The pace car lights are shut off. That will be one to go. And Sean Rowe will not get to restart behind Guecci. Oh, where's the 41 going? Noah Taylor needs to figure it out. Sean Rowe's going to go to the outside. And he'll be exactly in the position the 7 was when he turned the hell out of the 09 for the lead. Off of 3 and 4, Vincent Guecci will lead the field to green, praying for his life. He has an extremely angry Sean Rowe on his outside. We'll see what Sean can do to the green flag. And down into 1 and 2, Guecci leads the field. Rowe gets down into 2nd, and Vincent will need to run away while he still can. The 09 is going to be on a mission to get to him. But with that right front damage, I don't know if he'll be able to. Off of turn 2, Guecci stretches it out to 0.3 of a second for the lead into 3 and 4 side by side for third. Can Sean Rowe still hold pace with him? It looks like he can. He's gonna make quick work of that corner. He's gonna get the run off the corner, but just cannot carry the momentum down the straights. They stay basically even through 3 and 4. Into 1 and 2, we know the dirty air is a factor. We heard it from Goechi himself, and Sean Rowe relaying that message to us. And through 1 and 2, Rowe losing time on the race leader. It looks like it's not going to be enough. I don't know if he'll be able to get to him. 4/10 now into 3 and 4. Rowe trying to run the bottom. Goechi trying to run that outside, and Sean Rowe runs him down. He gets it all back. 2.2. Oh my God, what am I saying? 0.2 of a second, the difference now into 1 and 2. Rowe gonna drive it in a little bit deeper than the 7, gets a little bit tighter with that dirty air. Sticks right to his bumper, keeps it within 0.3. He's gonna have the run. Into 3 and 4, here comes Sean Rowe making up time on the race leader despite the damage. Through 3 and 4 again, this time Goechi gets the run off the corner. And he'll pull away. Sean needs a mistake out of him now. Into 1 and 2 again. 75 of 88, 74 laps down. Vincent Goechi has dominated the first quarter, and he's been back in the lead since. But Sean Rowe led almost every other lap. I believe he did lead all but 2 other laps. As they come off a turn 4/4 of a second, Goechi pulling away by just a little bit each lap. One truck up into the outside wall, and now Sean Rowe needs the yellow badly, more than ever. Noah Taylor got in the wall, and Wesley Kutznoff is going to get back by him. Kutznoff back into 4th despite the damage. Off of 1 and 2, coming down into 3 and 4, Sean Rowe losing time on Goechi lap by lap, time ticking for the 09. To get to his teammate. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but he makes up time there at 3 and 4. Into 1 and 2 again. Sean Rowe losing time on Goechi, relying on a mistake from the 7. As they go back down into 3 and 4 one more time, Sean Rowe trying to run him down, just doesn't have the speed to make the corner and get that to dig off the corner that he's been doing in 3 and 4. For the majority of the beginning of the race, that was where his strong suit was. And he just doesn't have that edge anymore, but as he comes off a turn 2, he made up a bunch of time within 0.3. 0.21 into 3 and 4. Look at Sean Rowe on the move. He's gaining on him now. He's within 0.2. Goechi is absolutely throwing away this one. 10 laps to go. And we know that Sean Rowe will be aggressive. Give him the bumper. Rattle his cage maybe. And Goechi goes wide again. Here comes Sean Rowe. To the inside. Gets too tight right there. Lets the 7 run away again. Back down to turn 3, this time single digits remaining in this race. 9 to go when they come across the stripe this time, and Goechi pulls away. Man, Sean was running him down there for a second, just lost the opportunity to get to him. He'll need to regroup and do what he was doing again, a little bit better. Here he comes, down into 1 and 2. Absolutely driving that thing off in there. But Goechi just stretching it a lot, an incredible amount. Down the back stretch into 3 and 4 within 0.3 still. Sean Rowe starting to lose more and more time. Off of turn 4, and that was a bad exit for him. It'll put it to about 0.33 of a second with 8 laps to go down into 1 and 2. Sean needs to get down to that apron and needs the car to turn a little bit better. There he goes, gets that curb. But Goechi's still able to pull away with the clean air. Down the back straightaway they go, looking for 7 laps remaining here at Milwaukee. Out of turn 4, the gap closed on entry. That was a great corner for Sean Rowe. He got it figured out right there, but he's got to keep doing that. cannot have any variation in the line because he knows what works as Guecci's running that outside, getting the run off the corner. Sean can't do that. His truck is too tight. They'll keep it within 0.3 of a second there. 0.312 down into 3 and 4. He drives it in deep, but he gets it to stick, and that's what's working for him. This time, though, the 7 pulls out away by about 0.4 across the line. Sean gets the exit, however, and he'll stay within 0.4 down into 1 and 2 again. He's going to try and run that line that Guecci's doing. Maybe cuts it in a little sooner, but still focusing on that corner exit. And he can't quite get there. 6 laps to go, looking for 5 this time by Guecci. Trying to hunt down his first win of the FORL Truck Series season. PBR looking for back-to-back victory. Sean Rowe looking for redemption and revenge on the 7 machine from just earlier in the race. But I don't know if he'll have enough as he starts to lose time. He desperately needs a caution now. Down into 3 and 4, one more time into this lap. 4 laps to go for Sean Rowe to try and run down Guecci, but he continues to lose time. Into 1 and 2, 4 to go. Sean Rowe driving it down onto the bottom, but he cannot get the run off the corner. As he comes off of turn 2, that gap is stretched to 0.5 of a second. Almost no chance now for that number 09 machine to get to Guecci. Off of 3 and 4. One more time. This time it's 3 laps to go. On board with Sean Rowe still, just watching the gap stay the same, even out. Close a little bit, lose a little bit. Now he starts to close back in. It was 0.5 a couple laps ago. Only 4 now. Maybe 4.5 of a second this time. As he comes off of turn 2. Into 3 and 4, Guecci holding steady, just needs to do what he's doing. And he will surely come home with the win. 2 to go. And Vincent Guecci continues to hold even with Sean Rowe. If Rowe can get close enough, I mean, he could absolutely Hail Mary it and just destroy the 7 for the win, but I don't think he'll do that. And as Guecci comes through 3 and 4, he will take the white flag 0.4 of a second back to Sean Rowe. White flag in the air for Vincent Guecci. Oh, look at Sean Rowe driving into the corner. He tried to get there. He tried. He's going to have one more chance. On board with the back bumper of the 09. Here he comes, full send into 3 and 4. He doesn't get close enough. Vincent Guecci from Pennsylvania down to the Midwest, and he will win from Milwaukee after a hard-fought battle with his teammate. He gets the best of Sean Rowe despite, I mean, his best efforts. He just got the best of him there after wrecking him. Sean Rowe gives him a little rev there. Probably not from congratulations there. And the 15 of Doelty will come home in 3rd. Vincent Guecci, your winner from the Milwaukee Mile. And he will celebrate here for win number 2 in a row for a PBR affiliated truck in the Truck Series. He'll burn it down. Race number 5 of the season. As Guecci takes home the win over Sean Rowe, Ethan Doelty, Wesley Kutznoff, and Noah Taylor, who all fought back to the front end for good finishes. And it looks like Guecci is not going to do a burnout, so we'll just get some feed rolling and talk to your race winner. Vincent Gucci, a hard-fought battle with your teammate there. I mean, eventually you did just wreck him for it, but you won either way. How does it feel?
Not good. I kind of wish he could have gotten up to me. I would have let him by. If he was within 2/10, I would have let him by. He deserved it more than I do.
Okay. Well, we heard you struggling about the dirty air when you got in front of Sean there. Was it a big difference with the clean air, or was he just damaged from when you turned him in front of the field?
It felt a lot different. It was really weird. I've never had dirty air at a short track like this, but it like really changed the way my car was driving and the way I was getting tire wear. So I eventually just, when I got back in the front after I wrecked him, sadly, I didn't mean to, but when I got back in the front, the car handled really good. And it was, I don't know, it was weird. It was weird. I've never had the truck act like that before.
Alright, well, in 2 days, the Cup Series will come here to Milwaukee. Will you be participating in that event?
I think I will.
How do you feel about your chances going in there after a win here today? Does it boost your confidence at all?
No, it's gonna lower my confidence. I'm awful in the next gen at short track, so I don't expect to do too well.
Alright, well, anything else you'd like to say?
I don't deserve this win at all.
Okay, thank you for your time. And extremely lukewarm Vincent Gucci, not really feeling like he deserved it. Sean Rowe was the fastest truck all day, just couldn't quite get to him at the end with that damage and the dirty air and all, but second, definitely not a bad result. How do you feel about the day?
Very mad. It's like second time, or I don't even know what time it was that my teammates wrecked me and they've gotten the win because of it. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do other than just drive through them and wreck them each race, so.
Alright, well, the Cup Series races here in a couple days. Do you plan on trying to retaliate there, or just have a good showing and win an odd pace?
Well, retaliating is against the rules in the rule book, so if I do that, I'm getting banned. If they do it on accident, they're gonna get nothing, so I don't really know what to do other than just drive through everyone that's on my team if they're ahead of me, so. And then they want to act like, oh, sorry I did that. Like, if you did it in the first place, then it could just, like, I get you can have a mistake, but when you drive through my right rear and I start spinning and you're still gassing it, and then you're like, oh, sorry that I did that, I don't really see how you tried avoiding the incident.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, I guess, thank you for your time. Anything else to say?
I want to thank Zach Frodriff. That's about it. He's like the only one that doesn't wreck me usually.
Alright, thank you for your time.
See ya.
Wow. That was a very, wow, everyone's so sad. Maybe we talk to Ethan DeWeldy. He'll be a little bit cheerier. Ethan DeWeldy, you had arguably one of the biggest rookie mistakes we've ever seen, and you still came back to third. How does it feel?
It's alright. I mean, I just slowed tonight and drove like I didn't drive, smart. Drove like I didn't have a brain. So, I mean, third place is pretty good. I felt like we had a better truck than third at times. It just sucks feeling like you're constantly getting outrun. Like I knew I didn't have anything for these guys because I know they're just better than me, and it's not a good feeling. So, I mean, sucks that we didn't. I wish I had another opportunity to pass the guys and get a better finish, but it was a pretty good finish or day, I guess, considering what happened.
Okay, well, still not that bad in third. Next week is Charlotte, I do believe. So, how do you feel about your chances going into that?
That is one of my better tracks. So hopefully we can go out there and get a good finish. Tonight was actually pretty good though. with getting third, we've had a tough season, but I think Charlotte, one of my better tracks, so I think we can go out there next week and fight for hopefully a win. But we'll probably end up getting bushwhacked again. Seems to be the theme of the season, but hopefully we can go out there and compete.
All right. Well, anything else like to say?
No, just thanks to my sponsors, 213 Swimwear, Spoiler Diecast.
All right. Thank you for your time, and good luck at Charlotte.
Thank you.
Wow. Yet another very depressed interview. No one seemed to really enjoy the way that race ended. I thought the race was pretty entertaining, especially in the beginning, with the battles we had. But nevertheless, Vincent Guecci comes out with a W after destroying his teammate. Next week, we will return here Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern for the Truck Series at Charlotte. David Kreutz and one other stream. I don't know if it's Schulte or someone else still live right now with the Integrity Ignite Series and the SRL Cup Series. On Wednesday, the FORL Trucks, or the FORL Cup Series, will return to Milwaukee. David Kreutz will be back in the booth for the Cup Series there. And other than that, thank you all for coming out. We'll get the results, because I haven't forgotten that in a long time. Vincent Guecci comes home with the W over Sean Rowe. Ethan DeWeldy comes home in third ahead of Wesley Kutznoff, Noah Taylor, Kyle Crane in sixth, filling in for Oliver Quinney. A good result for him. Tyler Bergeron in seventh, Hunter Bogdan in eighth, Gabriel Ngoli in ninth, and Jonathan Wright in 10th. He did not finish the race. Graham Lankup in 11th did not finish the race, and Bryce Hamrick did not start. And so other than that, now I can comfortably say thank you all for coming out, and we hope you have a very good night.